Okay, so this is a 4x4 unit grid. I've done exactly the same as on the other 3 examples, with circles on each of the intersections, don't worry about the corner, and circles on the inside centre of each of the squares. Now what we're going to think about now is what are called break lines. Break lines. Break lines deflect the pattern into a different direction. So we put a line in, and then the pattern cannot cross that line. Break lines. That you can produce some very beautiful things with break lines. And the rule of the break line is a break line can connect any of the circles, but if you do crossed break lines, say we want to do a cross in the middle there for instance, it must cross on a circle. It can't be like that. Okay, it's got to cross on the circle. We'll only do one break line on this one just to show you. So a break line deflects the pattern, and nothing can cross it. So let's put a break line in. I'm going to put it in a different colour so you can see. Shall I put 2 in? Nah, just do 1. Okay, I'm doing a break line here. You can do as many as you want. I'll put it in red. Nothing can cross that. Nothing at all. Nuclear weapons, nothing. So let's start off now just doing the same as we did before. I should have done this to start off with, shouldn't I? Very quickly now. Now, here is a diamond shape, and here is a diamond shape. And if I were doing that as a straightforward, simple knot, I would put a pair in here. But I've got a break line, so I can't. But I can put one in here. And I can put them in there. Pair in there, pair in there, pair in there, pair in there. Okay. These aren't very well drawn, of course, because I'm doing it quickly, but you will be very much more careful than I am and take a lot longer about it. So there we are. Now we do the sides just as you did on the others, just bending them round, making sure they look as though I'm not going to be too fussed about it. Okay, and here, there's all your sides. Now the corners go into here and here and there. Always be systematic. Do the parallel pairs first, then the sides, then the corners, and then anything you've got in the break line. So where I've got this break line, it simply acts like the side. So here I'm just going to bounce off it, here and here, and there. So that's a break line. That's broken the design into 2 halves. You can do all sorts of things with this. You can, you can cross the break lines, you can put break lines in from the sides, and I think on the next tutorial I'll just show you some pencil drawings I've done which incorporate break lines. Okay, end of whatever number this tutorial is.